A very good morning to you. I just had a note in recently from a gentleman asking me about practical yogametrics. He said, what is that, practical yogametrics? Well, first and foremost, it's exactly that, practical. It's something you can use in your life on a day-to-day basis. So it doesn't matter where you are or how old you are or how young you are or anything else, you can use it. And if it isn't practical, it's not worth a damn to you. So practical yogametrics is a combination of ancient principles, elements of yoga, tai chi in it, and modern systems. There are systems of psychology, nutrition, toning, conditioning, mindfulness, and we use them then with the individual according to his or her needs. For instance, I work with a couple of athletes who are very physically fit, and the edge for them is having the mentality that allows them access what terrific resources and abilities are available to them. Because sometimes an athlete or a performer in any element can be a bit tense, a bit run down, a bit nervous, a bit apprehensive. And because of that, even though they have the abilities they need to perform what is necessary, but because of the tension, the upset, elements of distress coming into their lives, they can't access those. Now, we all need a certain amount of stress to actually get us to the starting line and get us firing on all cylinders. But there's a huge difference between positive stress and distress. And that's where the athletes and other performers in other areas find this particularly useful. But there are also people who've never trained before in their lives. I've a couple of people who hate the very idea of exercising. They wouldn't exercise if you paid them. I mean, literally pay them money. They wouldn't want to exercise. That's how they feel about it. There's no logic or explanation to it or anything else. We all have our little peculiarities. But these people have learned how to use their posture and their breathing. They've learned how to relax, and they've learned how to use their food. And full marks to them. They've actually put these simple principles into practice. And because they practice it frequently, it is physically impossible not to get some kind of a result. And some of them indeed have had remarkable results. So that's what practical yogametrics is. It's about using the abilities and the resources that are in here, in the most magnificent gym in the world, the one underneath your skin. So that's what that's about. I hope that's clear. Now, if you'd like to know more about it, have a look at the 3 W's and dynamichealth.ie. And if you'd like to get in touch with me, please do. I would love to hear from you. In the meantime, keep breathing.